I feel no pressure to this tournament. I think that I can only win in this battle, and I came here to fight with big names.
Like he's dangerous for sure. He's young and hungry, so I'll go in and I'll try to put pressure on him, like on physicality. I think I'm much stronger than him.
I want to start aggressive and I want to go with a high intensity, and we see. I open on this battle and we see what happens.
I always try to push for the submission, but if I get to just get a dominant victory, that's gonna be fine.
Another very exciting dark horse up-and-comer versus experienced veteran matchup here. Sebastian Patyk, 21 years old, from Poland, made it through our Polaris PSG qualifier tournament to get into the bracket tonight, and he takes on Norwegian standout Tommy Langaker, who is looking for a little bit of a resurgence in a second phase of his career.
Let's welcome, fighting out the blue corner, Sebastian Patyk.
Well, if you thought the opportunity for Carson Coles was a big one, it's the same, if not more, for Sebastian Patyk here. Currently a brown belt, made it through our Contender Series tournament, coming off a double silver at the Brasileiros in June, though, so very game with the current meta in the no-gi world. Certainly not as established as any other competitor on the card tonight, but he's beaten some good guys along the way, and tonight is a chance to knock off one of the best.
And now let's welcome, fighting out of the red corner, Tommy Langaker.
I am so excited to see this man back on the Polaris mats. One of the guys from the olden days, back in Polaris 9, 11, 12. Seen him a lot. He was wrecking shop on the international scene back around 2018, 2019. Did, of course, win No-Gi Worlds in 2023 and Europeans in 2020 and 2023 as well. Picked off a European Trials victory for ADCC along the way as well. Incredibly creative guard, very athletic. We'll get into some crazy matrix positions. Historically a gi fighter as well, but has made a fantastic transition to no-gi, and he is back with us tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the action started in our fourth quarter final match. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, official weight 76.5 kilos. Representing Academia Gorilla from Poland, he is a Polaris Contenders champion. Introducing Sebastian Patyk. And now let's welcome his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, official weight 77.1 kilos. Representing Wolfing Academy from Norway, he is a world no-gi champion. Introducing Tommy Langaker.
Wolfing Academy, of course, the gym that he co-owns in Norway with Espen Matheson. And the question is, guys, what version of Tommy Langaker is going to show up tonight? This was a big weight cut for him as well. He's historically competed in the high 80s, sometimes as high as 90 kilos.
Yeah, I saw him yesterday and he said he cut about 7 to 8 kilos to make the weight. So that can have a big impact, particularly as it's really, really hot in the UK at the moment that we've talked about consistently. Right, it's harder to rehydrate.
He's coming out fast anyway, and Tommy known for being ridiculously strong as it is. So if he does have a little bit of a weight advantage, that might play into that as well.
And very flexible as well, but really nice guard work here. Straight into a
shot
triangle.
in a triangle here, and
for Sebastian.
Wow, this could be tight.
It's locked as well. What a great entry from Patyk.
Yeah, Tommy just got a little bit too aggressive, and Sebastian capitalized on that for sure.
Early on in the match, they're not as slippy maybe as they would be later on.
Yeah, I like what Sebastian's doing with holding the shin as well. It takes the pressure off his legs to a certain extent.
Yeah, just trying to reinforce there. Langaker seeing very calm. He's opened up a lot of space with driving that right elbow to the mat, taking the right side of his neck away from that shoulder.
I'm surprised Sebastian isn't fighting like crazy to try and get an angle out to his right side, because if he does, he could finish this triangle.
Yeah. Langaker's got both legs over the top now, and it looks like he's going to pierce this lock open.
And he might use this to pass as well.
Yeah, where's he going to go from
attack
here?
the back. You see him trying to pull himself through underneath.
You're looking for a crucifix.
But that is first blood on the judges' scorecards to the poll.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And a bit of a warning for Tommy as well. It's hard coming out when you're the heavy favourite against someone that isn't as well known.
I mean, we have to at least reference it. You see on his rash guard, it says check on your teammates. Tommy Langaker, very open about some of the struggles he had after he won the World Championships, and he felt very unfulfilled. He had some issues with drugs and that sort of thing, and he's now on the right path again, finding his way back into elite competition. He is going to be at ADCC in Poland in September. So this is really a good gauge of where is he at coming into that tournament.
Yeah, he's pretty good from that position as well. Like I think it was a Tazza he passed using that when Tazza went towards the arm. I think it was Tazza. I might be misremembering.
Yeah. And Tommy's one of the best people I've ever seen at game planning on the fly. I know I've trained with some of his teammates and friends, and they always say that Tommy won't study any opponents before the matches. He just goes out and tries to figure it out as the match goes along.
Interesting approach for sure.
And he's getting past now as well. Very nice pass. Made that adjustment of blocking the hip.
What do you think he needs to do, though, to claw back what was a very good triangle entry?
Well, at the moment, he's setting up a DAS. So, or like the front headlock position here. He's got a relatively good grip. He's trying to punch the arm deeper under the head. You see he's working it slowly through.
He's going to walk that right arm up.
Yeah, and now he's going to utilize it to pass as well. And that's not like one of the tough things about
this could be over.
One of the tough things about the DAS is that if you're in half guard, that's the way that they need to get out.
If he can fully lock this, now he's just going to put his weight, as far as going to come down to the mat, his weight is going to come onto that shoulder.
Big squeeze from Langaker. He's just struggling to adjust the grip a little bit.
Biceps too big for Tommy here.
I was just going to say, smaller biceps, Tommy. Oh, and then leans that right hip down. This is going to be a big squeeze.
Yeah, he's just on the fingers, so I don't think he's got quite the right tension in it.
I think that's why you see the Dagestanis, people like Islam Makhachev, starting to use the Dars on the forearm. Just easier to lock it up and then apply your weight afterwards.
He's got to be careful he doesn't stress his arms out a little bit too much here, but it's a big, big grip, and it's almost
now this is tight.
Well, Patyk
muscling through, though.
Yeah, he's going to get swept over again.
But I think he's out of danger.
It's anxious moments. Face is very red for sure, but he has escaped. And still 45 seconds left.
I would have said that was a much closer submission than the triangle.
I think so, but look at Patyk. He is not taking a respite whatsoever. He's done something we asked lots of people on the prelims and earlier to do, is immediately go into your game, immediately go into attacking. Don't give Langaker a chance to reset. Yeah,
because Tommy's after using a lot of energy there to try that. So now Sebastian's punishing him, if you will, for using all that effort and immediately going after him and making him use more.
Yeah, if Patyk could get a guard pass here, that would be quite something. But there's only 15 seconds left, and Langaker is
biting on the leg,
Yeah, they both are.
Tommy might just try a Hail Mary here. I mean, I know Patyk's leg's inside, but try and extend through.
What an interesting first round. Very, very even first round, guys. If I put you on the spot, how are you feeling?
I think I'm going to go with Tommy. I think he had the closer submission attempt.
I think Tommy as well, and it was backed by a bit of control, like a passing attempt, getting to the top position, which kind of adds a little bit more in the judge's eyes usually on a submission attempt.
And some good aggression from the outset as well, some good intent and control.
Yeah. I think Sebastian did amazingly well as well.
Really well, and great defense here on the Dars. Sometimes it's actually easier to defend that Dars when you're on your back.
Tommy Langaker.
So they do give it to Tommy Langaker for the first period. Now, if you're Patyk, you got to take some positives from that first round, right? You put Tommy Langaker in a triangle, you escaped a bad submission, and you kept going the whole time. Very, very close round. However, the margin of victory does not matter here in these opening rounds. It's you win it or you don't.
Yeah, I really like that Sebastian went straight back into his game after that DAS as well. It showed that he was trying to continue winning. He didn't need that. He didn't get kind of gun-shy about starting to attack.
He probably realizes how much effort Tommy put into the darts as well.
Let's see what is going to happen here. Langaker framing on the hip.
Tommy trying to slow it down to start the second round now. Maybe catch a little bit of a breather and also then put some of his more isometric strength advantage to use.
Yeah, this is the pass that he uses off that position. And attacking the back very well.
I mean, that is his thing, right? Langaker gets on your back. It's unlikely you're finding a way out.
I mean, Sebastian's cleared the first hook, which is great. But Tommy has an amazing squeeze from here and is super dexterous with those hooks. He does seem to be getting a little bit too high, though.
He has fallen off the top here. Can he stay behind the neck?
But then just kind of bullied Sebastian over.
Yeah.
And he sunk that first hook in. Might switch off to a body triangle from here.
Great start to the second period for the Norwegian.
Yeah, he's kind of taking control, right?
Well, like you said, you know, he needed some time to figure him out. And he appears to have done so thus far.
Still doesn't have the second hook in yet.
He does have his ankles crossed, though, which is going to give him the hip control. And now using it to try and chair sit. And you can see Sebastian at the moment is just trying to defend the hook. He's actually brought the other hook out, which is nice. But again, there's nothing that he's offensively doing from here. He's kind of shut down into that defensive shell.
Well, let's see how much pressure Langaker can put on up top.
Yeah, I mean, Langaker doesn't have great control over the upper body. There was no way that he's going to really be able to cinch in a choke from there. And Sebastian, again, doing a good job of trying to defend those hooks and making sure that only one comes in.
Yeah, it's going to be a question of can he keep his neck safe in those rolling moments.
He's avoiding the body triangle very well. Obviously, no gi. When you lock in the body triangle, it's probably the best control you can get out of any position.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a great job of both avoiding the body triangle and preventing that other hook as well. You know, and that's really kind of saving him at the moment.
Langaker again getting high here, and he doesn't snag the arm this time, so Patyk again immediately looking to pass.
Yeah,
Again, the flexibility.
Yeah, using that self-frame very nicely from Tommy. And Patyk needs to be careful he doesn't get knocked over. But nice job from Patyk going to the opposite side.
Here.
But he doesn't have a great grip, which is the issue.
Well,
but now Tommy needs to be very careful that he doesn't give up his own back here.
Yeah, this is an interesting position. Patyk's going to come out on top, though. Langaker.
Nice crab ride, though, from Patyk.
Oh.
Really sticky control here.
Langaker's got one arm trapped under that left leg of Patyk. What a back and forth match.
And look, Patyk's got the hook through now.
And body triangling from the back.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Tommy Langaker's going to have to dig on every ounce of veteranship he's got here to...
1 minute left.
Yeah, this is very tricky.
And that was where the hand fighting comes in. Sebastian doesn't really have time to wait. If he waits here, it could go to another round, anyone could win. Or he could try and just hand fight as much as possible, try and get to the rear naked choke and finish.
Yeah, then we've got that. I mean, it looks like he's going to the arm triangle if he's...
He is thinking about it, but he's got his triangle-sided leg trapped on the bottom here. Oh, grimace on the face of Langaker as he tries to bridge up, and he's going to scoop that left leg back, I think, and find a way out.
Such an uncomfortable position to be in when you're also worried about the choke.
Oh, and he's gone for that farce again.
But yeah, and you're probably somewhat fatigued as well at this point.
Definitely.
Good back control for Patyk. I mean, you know, Langaker was not able to secure full back control at any point. It was all single hook stuff. And guys, I think has the poll done enough here
I mean,
to pull this back and force an overtime?
Probably.
I
would
guess,
say.
yeah. I mean, it was definitely less time that he was in control of that match.
But the control he had was a bit
the
better.
control
He
was
got
better.
the body triangle.
Let's take a look
threatened the choke.
at some of the replays here. Early on, it looked like Tommy Langaker was going to run away with this round. He went to the back quickly, almost got this sweep and was reversed in midair by Patyk, who then capitalized extremely quickly.
Your winner of round number 2, Sebastian Patyk. We will now go to a 3-minute overtime to decide the winner.
So they have a 3-minute overtime. The judges went to Sebastian Patyk for that second period. And guys, momentum shift. You got to figure Patyk's in control here.
Yeah, he looks the fresher of the two as well. Tommy looks tired, and I think that fatigue played a little bit of a factor in the later part of that second round. And you don't get a lot of time between the announcement and the overtime. Tommy needs to be careful he doesn't get caught in this triangle.
Yeah, you got 30 seconds, right? If you're lucky, maybe.
Oh yeah, but he's done a great job of shutting it down and getting into this deep half guard.
Well, one big pass could be all you need here, and he's got good upper body control if he can start shaking that leg loose.
Yeah, Patyk's got the butterfly hook in, kind of inserted, but Tommy's used his own butterfly hook and is looking at trying to step over to pass.
Is he over?
No, Patyk's got the hook still in, but he does have the hips kind of smashed down to the side.
He almost gifted him that flattened half guard for some reason. Tommy looked very flat-footed coming out, but
Oh, and Langaker is forced to give up the grip on top. Ahead, though, probably in the first minute. And again, you need to have intention in this to pull away. You just need to be the one initiating for the next 2 minutes.
and now Sebastian really has to get on the attack after giving up that first exchange.
Yeah, Langaker cannot rest on his laurels here. He's got to put his best foot forward as well.
Yeah, he definitely looks. You can even tell by the way he's not up on his toes. He's not trying to move side to side. He's in kind of recovery mode.
This is good from Tommy though. He's underneath
if he can suck that hip in.
He's trying to pummel his feet over the top of the bottom leg.
Yeah, and this is
Patyk,
Tommy's best passing position.
Yeah, I mean, good recovery from Patyk. I think a fresher Tommy would have passed from that position. But Patyk needs to wrestle up.
Well.
The one thing that Patyk needs to be careful of is getting too close to him, like jumping on him, because that's where most of Tommy's actually close positions have been Patyk initiating and being too aggressive.
Well, into the final minute of this bout here, it has been the most tenuously fought bout of this opening round of the bracket. $30,000 on the line. You got to, if you're facing either one of these two men, you got to be quite happy they had to go all the way to overtime.
Yeah, well, it's PJ, right?
It is PJ. That is true.
Tommy is super close to passing here, and Patyk's done a great job of shutting that down again.
35 seconds.
Again, Tommy's so close to getting this leg free, but Patyk's just kind of octopusing him.
Oh,
nice job.
He's going to get over, and this is going to do it as he pushes over to...
Almost to the mount.
Yeah, no, he's got the mount.
He's got the foot. He's got the mount, and that is probably going to give Tommy Langaker a rematch against PJ Barch in the semi-finals.
That is a very tiring match, though, leading into the next round.
It is, and into a match like PJ Barch, who's got the physicality to match Tommy Langaker.
Great back and forth match.
What an outstanding match in this opening round, and Tommy Langaker applauds his young opponent. Let's take a look at some of the replays while we wait for the decision.
Yeah, I mean, Sebastian just got a little bit too aggressive, which is kind of what we want to see in those overtimes, right? He was trying to win. The problem is Tommy was able to use that forward pressure where he cleared all his frames to get to the good positions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards, and they see it for your winner by decision. And now moves on to the semifinal of the Polaris Welterweight Grand Prix Tournament, Tommy Langaker.
I'm here with your winner, Tommy Langaker. Tommy, congratulations. That was a tremendously hard-fought opening round. How are you feeling right now?
A little bit, yes. He's good. Coming from a good team, and like he just shows I need to get better shape. But it's just a comeback now, so I'm working my steps back.
We're very, very happy to have you back on Polaris. It's great to have you back. How's your preparation been for tonight?
It's not been the best, but it's so far so good. It's been a rough couple of months, but it's important to check on your friends' mental health. So everybody, check on your teammates. It's very important. Mental struggles in our sport is quite severe, and it's hard to carry those fights alone. It's easy to go on the mat every day and so on, but the biggest battles are done outside the mat. So support your teammates, be there, be an ear for them, and reach out a hand if you can. Other than that, I appreciate everything everybody does. Cheers on me and Sebastian and all that.
I think that's a sentiment we can all get behind. Thank you for your words. I'm going to go let you recover, but you just booked yourself a rematch with PJ Barch. How are you feeling about that?
Shit. He's a cardio machine, but it is what it is. We meet plenty of time, so I'm happy I'm gonna beat him this time. He's 1-0 to me. Let's see what's cardio is better.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Tommy Langaker.